Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be on here on this live with you. There we go. Better? I feel like it's a little bit dark in my apartment right now. So we'll pop a little filter on. I said I was going to jump on at 7:45, but I figured I would jump on a little bit early. And I'm very excited because I'm waiting for my computer. I haven't had a new computer in 10 years. So I'm so excited. I feel like I'm going to be moving my technology into the 21st century. Hi, Destiny. Welcome. Welcome to Tarot Thursday. I'm excited to have you. So I definitely feel like, whoa, I don't know about you guys. My moon is in Cancer, and we just had the moon in Cancer this past weekend. It was a little bit of a rough one for me personally. I was feeling those emotions for sure. Really feeling the emotions this weekend. Definitely feeling the moon in Cancer. Definitely feeling Venus retrograde. It's powerful. Hi, Tanya. Did I say it right? Is it Tana or Tanya? Hello, welcome. Also, my windows are closed in here. Hi, Iggy, you want to come up for the reading? So it's like a little bit warm. So if I'm glowy, that's why. So I have a cool deck that I'm, okay, cool. That I'm going to be jumping into as well. It's the astrological deck. It's really quite beautiful. I don't know if you guys are into decks like this, but it's very Mucha. If you guys like Mucha, beautiful deck. Really pretty. So we'll just give everybody a few more minutes. Iggy and the cat are playing. I don't know if you guys could hear them. And then we're going to get started. We also have our Angel Oracle deck and our Earth Magic deck. Hey, Eggs. Hi, Bubba. Let's just clear. All right. So, universe, give us the messages. What's going on this week? What's going on this week? Thursday to Thursday. What are the messages? I feel like that one wants to come out. Give us a story. We need some answers. So we're appreciative of the backstory, but we also need the forward story. What's going on for us collectively? And then I will jump into I'm going to do the earth, air, water, fire. We have the star upright. Yes, we have the 9 of Pentacles upright. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 3 of Wands upright. And we have the 5 of Wands. So here we are. We are, Penelope, can you not rip up the rug right now? Thank you. So I feel like our energy is like coming out, feeling positive, feeling like a shining star, feeling like we got that money, we got that coin, right? And then there's a little bit of a snafu. So something in terms of finances could be tangled up a little bit. You know, here upright, he's like juggling, he's making things happen. In reverse, there's a financial snafu. So we do start the week feeling good, feeling like we're shining, feeling like We're getting things accomplished. This is just such like a golden card for me. Pentacles are all about earth signs. So really feeling this golden, prosperous, secure, financially secure vibe. And then some news. It's going to make us feel like, all right, got to make some moves. Got to make some moves on the horizon. What are we going to do? How are we going to manifest our next step, right? And I do also feel like we might be a little bit hesitant to start this journey because it seems like a freaking battle. My animals are going crazy right now, and they are very funny together, but they never really play like this. So it's very funny to see them so active during this reading and ripping up the paper that I need to use to pack all my stuff. Let me get some clarifying cards here. So, okay, so Thursday into the weekend, we're still feeling good. And then Iggy, and then as we're coming out, kind of starting into next week, early next week, things are a little bit sticky. But I think that the reason why they're sticky is because we're moving into a different direction. You know, 5 is always it's a tough number. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 of Rods, 5 of Pentacles. It's all a little bit of a challenge. So we're feeling that like urge to fight whatever's happening. We want that feeling back of feeling good. And I think the last few weeks we've been feeling like not deserving of love or not deserving of this prosperous future. And like as we're starting to feel more confident and more secure, then we're kind of like thrown back for a little bit, and we have to reevaluate what we're going to fight for. We have to reevaluate, you know, which way we want to go. Where do we want to go? Because he's got these rods behind him and he's holding on to that rod. Penelope, she picks all the days to play with the paper now. But he's got those 2 rods behind him, and he's got his 1 rod, and he's looking at the future, and he's ready to go forward. But there's a journey. So I think we are still trying to figure out a way. Yes, it's like we're trying to figure out this way to make our lives super prosperous, to make all of those things that we're juggling. We want them and we're looking for them to become prosperous because we know we already feel different in ourselves. We already feel like we have so much backing behind us. This is like fertility. This is, you know, stability. This individual has provided very well for themselves. They've done very, very well. And we want to keep doing well. And I know that we're in the middle of crazy town right now, but we are embarking on a new horizon, new futures. You know, it's going to be a little bit tough. We might have some battles coming up against us. So, all right, give us more information here. Okay. So 2 of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Are we using our intuition? Are we tapping into our intuition? Upright, she is protecting herself. She's protecting her thoughts. She's protecting her emotions. That water behind her, you know, even though that this is more of an air card, more of like a communication card, it's like she's upright, she's not communicating. And she's really protective of the emotions behind her. And I feel like she's not verbally communicating with the outside world, but she's really thinking long and hard about how she wants to do things, right? In the reverse, what's interfering with our thought process? Like, what is coming between us and using our intuition? We're afraid. We're afraid that on this new quest, there are going to be battles. And it's interesting because I think that, wow, yeah. We have the Eight of Swords upright. And this is all about being trapped in our own minds, being trapped in a prison of our own making. So I think, and then we have the Chariot card upright. We're choosing a way. You have to, it's like not having any convictions in life. Then if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything, right? So I think right now we are having a bit of a hard time looking at our futures, worried about battles that haven't even happened yet, worried about not being able to honor our emotions, stuffing those emotions down, continuously living in the Eight of Swords. So, like, the beginning of the week is like we have the stability, we have the mojo, and then we question our synergy in making more of what we want. You know, moving forward, maybe there is a battle. Maybe there is a battle waiting for us. And we're just not allowing ourselves to see it because we're too caught up in our own mental turmoil, our own mental whatever's going on. We're caught up in that. But the universe is asking us to make a choice. This is a choice. The Chariot. You can only go one of two ways. You know, you can't, they are wild today. You can't stagnate. You know, if it was in reverse, I would say like, okay, then we're really not making any progress, but it's upright. So I think all of us, in spite of the fact where we're kind of feeling like we got it going on, but we're nervous about what's in front of us, like we're being asked to break through this prison of our own making and pick a friggin' lane and get moving, right? So let's see what other cards, what else is going on, universe? So once we start moving cards, where are we going to go? Once we all start moving, guys, I'm like roasting. Oh my goodness. Okay. So my sweating for you guys is not in vain. I said when we start moving, when we finally make a decision. Look what we're getting, the 10 of Cups. It's literally everything that we want. It's the partner, it's the family, it's the, you know, like everything. It's the emotions, it's the, like, everything you feel when you have a partner and a family behind you. This is what I can imagine the Kardashians feel like. This is what that card is. So once we finally make a decision, you know, once we pick a friggin' lane, we are going to get this. I love that. And that's what the cards wanted to tell us. You know, even though I think a lot of us are making really big changes in our life. I'm making a really big change in my life. I'm doing really big things. And of course, it's like super nerve-wracking. But I keep saying to myself, if I just commit to the change, I'm going to be led in the right direction because I'm going after something that's being called to me in my soul. So, you know, do I have mental shit that wants to keep me blocked? Absolutely. Do I sometimes question my own intuition? Yeah, sometimes. Not so much as when I was younger and I was still building that relationship with my intuition. Do I sometimes think that, there's going to be a fight ahead? Yeah, because that's usually like what's in my fucking path is some sort of big fight that I have to get through in order to get to the other side. But I've been on this earth long enough to know that all good things are super worth fighting for. And, you know, it's interesting. As you spend more time on earth, you realize what it's like to swim upstream and downstream. You understand and you're able to differentiate between the things that are worth fighting for and the things that are just constantly going to give you roadblocks. And you feel that by paying attention, literally, like I feel things in my chest and my stomach. Also, my skin. If I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do, I'll get like a weird, creepy, crawly feel on my skin. Or if I'm around people that make me feel uncomfortable, I'll also get like a creepy, crawly feel on my skin. So, everybody has their own way of communicating with their intuition. But through the years, I realized that for me, it's sensations. Okay, let's pull. These are the Angel Oracle cards. So let's pull angels. We know you got some messages for us in this savage world. Come on, angels. What are the messages? We've made our decision. We're not afraid anymore. We're going to go down the path that, we know is right for us. Interesting. Okay. And we're here for it. We're here for the messages. What are the messages? Wow. Hello. All right, one more. Give me that magic 3. It was this one. Yes, yes. Okay. So, what are the cards? I pulled yellow. Yellow is flexibility, adaptability. It's personal power. What are we afraid to step into? Sometimes our personal power. But that's the star card. The star is the star. You are the star of your own show. So really, this is being reinforced. We are being asked to step into our star power. Everybody has like a different thing to offer the universe. I'm different, you're different, we're all different. But when we honor the reasons why we're here, that's when our special powers start to come out. So we really are this week being asked to step into our star power. We're asked to be adaptable and flexible. And I love that. And that really is like the solar plexus. And I remember a long time ago, I had a lot of issues with my solar plexus. And when I started to do healing and, meditating, I did everything yellow to build up my solar plexus. And when I did, amazing things started to happen. So it was very cool. Now, the next card I have here is, I like this card kind of freaks me out, but I also really love it. It's the High Council card. Evolution, information, potential. And if this does not speak to our celestial guides, then I don't really know what does, because we got that problem solving. And we're looking for a resolution. And I think the resolution is coming for us. The resolution is choosing the path. That's what it is. Whether it be love, because I do really see love here. And if this was not such a general read, I would be able to say this is between, a fire sign and an earth sign, or a fire sign and a water sign. But this is so general that the general message for whoever ends up watching this is we are being asked to make a choice, even in the face of conflict. And that conflict has a lot to do with us not really wanting to open up and admit what our intuition is communicating to us, because it's going to mean that we're going to have to make a choice. But when we make that choice, everything will fall into place. Our emotions will feel fulfilled. Our emotions will feel protected and happy and loved. So let's focus on our solar plexus this week. That is such a power point in our body. You know, we want to solve that. And it is about personal power. And when we're afraid to ask for what we think or what we know we deserve, that means that we're not able to stay in our personal power and respect that. So let's pull, I want to do the astrological card too. We're going to pull some earth magic cards as well. All right. Taurus. So we got that Taurian energy right now, which is very, when Taurians channel their energy positively, they are some of the coziest, wonderful people to be around. It's ruled by Venus, love, beauty, comfort, food, delicious sheets. If we're feeling like we're not in touch with the star of our soul this week, reach out to a Taurian friend. This reading could also mean that you're having a lot of conflict with a Taurus or in a relationship with a Taurus. But once you pick a lane with this Taurian, then you're going to get exactly what you want. So if this resonates with you and you are with a Taurus and you're just feeling like you want to go a different direction, you got a lot of arguments always happening, you just don't know which way to go, you're feeling really wrapped up in your own negative thoughts about the situation or the scenario. But once you pick a direction, if this person is toxic to you, cut them off, cut them out. Because the longer it takes for you to cut this person out, the longer it'll take for you to get here. But if this person is the right person for you, you just had a little conflict, then you need to make a resolution to solve problems in the relationship. And if you have to, seek higher counsel. So if you guys want to stick it out, if this is your Taurus and you want to stick it out, then you have to put the pieces of the puzzle together somehow. And you have to reach out to people who are going to help you. Older people, therapists, meditation people. If you feel like you have a karmic tie to this person, do past life regression with them. So whoever this Taurus is in your life, that is what you're being asked to address with this person. You personally might be feeling great, but then when you get together with them, yes, you can, please. When you get together with them, it just feels like there's conflict. Yes, please, absolutely ask questions. I don't know if, please feel free to ask questions. Yes. I didn't realize that they were popping up, but let's see. So, okay, we will ask a question for you. And let me just finish this up really fast, and then we will get to a little message for you. But I really feel like if we're just not feeling in our luxury, if this is gonna, let's talk about this in a more general sense instead of the love. If we're just not feeling like we're able to get to where we want emotionally or make that decision, this is the time to take the luxurious bath. This is the time to buy yourself the Skims cozy collection. This is the time to really be that Taurian, because Tauruses are very powerful people and they really are strong. So I think that these cards are so wonderful together, right? This trifecta right here says it all. If I just pulled these 3 cards and didn't pull the rest, it would say a lot. Okay. Now, my dear, let's see. All right, let's just close our thoughts for a second, and I will pull 2 cards for you in particular. Okay. Nope. You have the 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Well, 9 of Cups. Isn't that wonderful? You personally are working towards feeling that lovely, beautiful fulfillment. This is like, if you see him, sometimes he does look a little smug, like, look at everything I have, ha 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 ha. Don't ever be gloaty, but this to me is beautiful, emotional fulfillment. You have it all backing up behind you. So I think that that's a beautiful card to pull for this week for your energies. I mean, I don't know if you're a Pisces, if you're a Cancer, or if you're a Scorpio, but that's very much reinforcing that positive love energy for you. That's great. Like, it's such a card of like richness. You're a Scorpio. Well, there you go. So Scorpio, you are feeling that synergy, feeling that love. Okay, so I'll pull one more card for you from the Earth Magic deck. All right, give us a message. What is the message? All right. Ancestors, generations. I don't know if you have any loved ones who've passed over. And this is very much like an earthy card for me. So I don't know if you've had an earth sign pass over. But it's almost as if with these 2 cards together, you are really feeling wonderful. You're really feeling, it's like you're backed up. Cosmically, you're connected. You got it. You got it going on. I love this card. It's like you got the magic passed on through generations, and you're feeling the love, and you're feeling backed up right now, and it's all good. So I think that those are some good cards. Let's pull for the collective. Let's pull some Earth Magic cards for the collective. All right, we just got to tap into our power this week. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thanks so much for tuning in. Literally, I know I'm like so hot and sweaty right now because I have no AC on. I have AC in my apartment, but I don't have it on right now. But I'm getting more and more warm as the time goes on. So thank you guys for sticking with me. But let's pull some more cards for the collective, some more Earth Magic cards. What do you guys want us to know, cards? Here we go. Wake up call, tsunami. One more. One more. Give me one more. Blessings, rainbow. Wow. Oh. Well, this is like the rainbow after the storm, right? I want to say look to the next full moon that's coming up. And there's going to be a major wake-up call in our relationships. Major wake-up call in our friendships, in our relationships, in our relationship to money, in our relationship to how we go after what we want to do. It's like, I feel like everyone who's meant to listen to these messages, they listen. But we're getting this gigantic wake-up call. And, you know, I like to pull from multiple decks because this is when they start to really back up their messages. When you pull from multiple decks and you start to get the same thing, this is it, you guys. And I really feel like this is also it. The wake-up call. The wake-up call is like, we got to get out of our own heads. The communication is going to come and you're going to be like, whoa, this person, wow, that's how they feel about me? Oh, okay. Well, I'm awake now, and now I know exactly which way to go. So, very interesting. And when we know exactly which way to go, you guys, we get that love and we get that blessing. So however it is you want your family to look or your surroundings to look, make a choice this week. Make a choice. Step out of your own mental boundaries. Step into your own personal power. If you have to put your horns down and charge through whatever bullshit is coming your way, do it. Because you are guided by your higher counsel. You're going to channel that strength and that star within you. And you're going to get it. You're going to get it. This is it. This is it. I don't want to keep you guys on here for too long. But I love this reading because I think it's so authentic to who we are as human beings. We can feel in our power. We can feel in our financial security and also still feel a little bit held back in other areas of our lives that make us like question what next move we want to make. We all have those relationships that make us feel like, oh, I really love this person, or I really love this job, or I make a lot of money, but I just don't know. You do know. When there's that feeling of unknowing, you know that there's a different reality out there for you. And everything that we're learning about the universe right now in terms of alternate realities and alternate universes, and they now realize that space has like duality instead of, you know, there are poles instead of no duality. It's so interesting, everything that we are learning about life right now. And I think that a big, huge lesson is we are not completely in control, but there's a large part of what we can control. And that's what we do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make the choice. Let's talk about it at the full moon, because there's probably going to be stuff going on that's going to come to light, some communication that's going to come to light, and we'll talk about what's going on then, and we'll see how this last week, you know, turned out. So I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you soon.